If you've driven down Long Pond Road in Plymouth over the past several years, you may have noticed the transformation of the property located at 675. The revitalization of the property has been remarkable, but there are still many out there that may not know what is actually located there because they've never stopped in to find out. 675 Long Pond Road is the headquarters for the WIldlands Trust, and all are welcome to stop in and explore. That's just what we at PCN did.
The minute I drove into this property back in September of 2010, all I could think of was, what an incredible headquarters it would be for WIldlands Trust. First of all, it's an amazing piece of property that needed to be brought back and protected, but also just from an operational perspective, it's within a mile of about 2,000 acres that we either own or manage as conservation land. So once we got the ball rolling and the family agreed to sell it to us, we had a lot of fundraising and a lot of planning, a lot of work with the town to do, but most importantly was for us to have a vision for what was going to happen here on this property, because the vision for this property is very much the vision for the future of our organization, where it's incredibly important for people to understand what we do and to appreciate the value that we bring to the community. And it's not enough to just talk about it. You can't just talk about it. You need to get people out to experience it. And that's what this property did for us. It gave us a headquarters where we could open up to the public, invite people in, have programming, offer trail walks, offer all kinds of training and meetings that we feel like the community really needs. This property wasn't nearly as open as it is right now, but there were some incredible features on it that we felt it was really important to try to save. A couple being the wonderful, iconic oak tree that's out in the middle of the field there. It's approximately 165 years old. And then the foundation to the old barn, which is out here as well. We actually did some work to see if we could place this building that we're standing in right now on that foundation, and the size wasn't right. So we abandoned that idea, but we still have a plan for how we're going to save that foundation and turn it into something useful. And then the other big thing is the water tower that was part of the original agricultural property here. And that water tower was where water was pumped up from Long Pond into the cypress barrel at the top. And the water from that barrel was used to irrigate the fields. What's really, really important is that the activities that take place in this barn are connected to our mission. This is not a building that is for rent. We're having programs and activities that link to our mission. We have an open space forum where we do a lot of training for people who are on open space committees, trying to help them to understand how they can create their plans, different ways they can get grants, how they do trail maintenance. And typically those meetings draw 30 or 40 people. Those meetings will take place in this building. We know people love the aesthetic of this property. It's a very unusual property in the middle of a lot of forest, and then all of a sudden you've got these beautiful open fields and these really unique structures. So we hear that all the time, that there's people really enjoy looking down on this property. But for those who are inclined, we love to have people stop by. We have trail maps here. We can tell you how to get out onto some of our properties and also some of the town properties. And also we encourage you to come by and attend an event.